I just think like there's a lot of people who kind of have that negative kind of connotation towards marriage and commitment because it seems almost like impossible now. Like, what would be your plea to that person who's like kind of doubting and like that's just too much, you know?
My goodness. There's so much pain in someone like that. And I would relate to that only because there's so much pain in all of us. But if you have something like that, I mean, let's think about that, at least from our perspective. If you don't have a faith perspective, then you won't maybe agree with this. But if the point of this is to love and to self-sacrifice and to create life, why wouldn't you want to do that? It's the ultimate, for most people, I would say it's the normative thing that most people are designed to do. And so anything getting in that way means that you have some pain very likely around that, probably in a parental relationship, perhaps abuse. And so that would be the thing that I would just say, if that's you, then I'm sorry. And that doesn't color your entire future. There is a path, there is a redeemer. His name is Jesus. And those things can be healed. And so that's like, for some reason, I can go into all sort of tactical things, but I think that's the thing that people probably need to hear is that like the pain doesn't have to define you. It can be healed. Doesn't mean you forget about it. Doesn't mean you're not you, but through that pain that's stopping you from wanting the most beautiful thing in the world, like, my goodness, that has to be bad. And so let us be an example. It's not perfect. It's not like you should get married because it's the only perfect path. It's like, no. But this is the path for most people to get the most out of life, because like we were even talking to my wife the other day, like how many kids do we want to have? And it's like, why would we want to have more? Like, what else am I going to do with my life? Like, that's my point of view. What else am I going to do? Build a business, have some alone time, go on vacation? Like, who cares? Like, I literally don't care about those things, because when I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to be like, oh, thank God I've got all these children and all these grandchildren and they still love the Lord. Amazing. I'm good to go. Thank God. Right. But if you don't, like, it's not even a wonder anymore. There's articles being written in places like, I think the New York Times or other places like that, about people who are grandchildless, not by choice, but because their children didn't have kids, and it's crushing to them. And so imagine, those people aren't just like some random subset of humans. They're you, because you're also human. And is that what you'd like to get at the end of your life? Is just this lack, this nothing, because nothing fills that other than Christ. But Christ also designed us to, multiply. And so anyway, for people who think it's not worth it, okay, make a list of what is then. Like honestly, like really ask yourself what's more worth it than that. And if you feel like you're stopping yourself because it's too hard to go through your pain, there's a way through. There's always a way through. For me, I mean, my story is like whatever. There's hardly any suffering or pain there, but it felt dark to me. A lot of people have a lot worse. I'm sure you guys share a lot of stories on here that are encouraging. So really ask yourself the question, what's better than this? And go from there. And I'll pray to God that he gives revelation, because ultimately that's the only way we're going to do anything.